Something good is happening in front of you, a song you used to love, a person you used to miss, a moment that should reach you, and you wait for the feeling to arrive, but it does not come. You can see that it is beautiful. You just cannot feel that it is beautiful. It is like watching life through glass. Everything is there, the people, the color, the warmth, but something is between you and the world. You smile at the right time, you say the right words, like you are going through the motions of your own life. And inside, there is a flat, gray quiet. Not sadness, not anger, just nothing. And a small fear begins. What is wrong with me? Have I gone cold, like a ghost, in your own life? Tonight, something gentle. You have not gone cold. You have not lost your heart. The feeling is not gone. The love is still there. The grief, the joy, the volume has only been turned down. And tonight, we are going to find the dial. So, why would your mind turn down the very thing that makes life feel alive? Because once the feeling was too much. Not because you were weak, because it was real. Maybe loss, maybe fear, maybe disappointment after disappointment. Maybe not one huge storm, but many small waves every day with no time to breathe between them. And when feeling becomes a flood, the mind does something ancient. It does not fight the water, it does not run, it goes still. Fight, flight, freeze. Freeze is not weakness. Freeze is the body saying, if we cannot escape the storm, we will lower the lights inside. You did not stop caring. You cared for too long with too little rest. So your mind built a wall and called it safety. And when the storm passed, the wall stayed. The guard never heard the war was over. Numbness was not giving up. Numbness was surviving. But the wall has one cruel design. You wanted to turn down one feeling, the pain, the dread, the grief, but the dial does not separate feelings. There is one dial, and when it turns down, everything turns down with it. So when fear became quieter, joy became quieter too. When grief was muted, the music was muted too. The same wire carries both. So you did not just lose the pain, you lost the color with it. If happiness cannot reach you now, it does not mean happiness is gone. The wall that protects you from pain is also standing between you and joy. The good is still there. It is just behind the same glass. From the inside, numbness feels like coldness, like you became someone who does not care, and you judge yourself for it. Why can I not feel? What kind of person feels nothing? But there is a difference between cold and covered. A cold heart chooses not to care. A covered heart still cares, from behind protection. And here is the proof. A truly cold person does not lie awake, fearing they have gone cold. The fact that this scares you, that you miss your own heart, that some part of you is still searching for it, that is the proof. The heart is still there, still warm, still beating, just behind glass. You did not stop loving. You hid the most tender part of you somewhere safe during a storm. And maybe no one ever told you. The storm is not the whole sky anymore. You are not cold, you are covered. And covered can be uncovered. So how does the feeling come back? First, by knowing what does not work. You cannot force a feeling. You cannot command joy to arrive. You cannot shout through the glass and expect the heart to wake. Loud music, noise, risk, work. Sometimes you turn the world up to maximum and still feel nothing, but you are not broken. The world is not too quiet. The dial inside is still turned down. So we do not force the door. We find the dial, and the first step is the smallest one. You notice the wall is yours. You built it. for you when you needed it, which means you are allowed to touch it, not tear it down. A wall pulled down too fast lets the whole flood back in. You just rest your hand on a dial and you turn it one notch, not the ocean, not the whole storm, only a crack of light under the door, your own hand back on your own dial, and remembering it was always there. When the dial turns, even one notch, do not expect the whole world to flood with color. Feeling comes back the way blood returns to a sleeping limb, slowly. Then with pins and needles, it aches, but the ache is not damage. The ache is life coming back online. So do not ask for everything. Ask for one color, one song you used to love. Play it, one warm hand. Hold it a little longer. One honest sentence. I have been numb for a while, and I miss feeling things, just to prove the line still works. And the first feeling may not be joy. It may be grief. It may be tears. Let it come. The tears are not failure. The tears are the thaw. One color at a time is how the gray becomes a world again. And maybe the numbness was never your enemy. It was a quiet, loyal part of you that carried what you could not carry, that turned the world gray so the color would not break you. It was not cruelty. It was a kind of love. So you do not have to fight it. You only have to tell it gently, thank you. You can rest now. I will take it from here. So tonight, one gentle question. Not what is wrong with me, but what have I been protecting myself from? And is the storm still here? And if it is not, what is the one color you would let back in first? Whose hand is on the dial? If this reached you even a little, stay with ODDROOT. You are not cold, you are covered, and covered can be uncovered. When you're ready, let one color back. Good night.